The Inner World de Estudio Fizbin y Head Up Games. Vamos a jugar an early look de The Inner World from Head Up Games Studio Fizbin. The game is coming next month. El juego va a salir a la venta el próximo mes. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué está pasando aquí ahora? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Vamos a ver. Bueno, como dije anteriormente, voy a jugar una vista temprana de Inner World de Studio Fizbin y Head Up Games. This is an early look of the Inner World from Studio Fizbin and Head Up Games. Thank you, Bolis Network and Lily for the host.
Against all likelihood, there exists a universe consisting only of soil. Deep inside lies a vast spherical world. Its people call it Asposia. Air enters this world through the 3 holy wind fountains. To this day, the origin of the wind is widely disputed, but the fact that it is dying out little by little is undeniable. Without the wind, the light went out. Without the light, the warmth went away. And in the cold darkness, the wind gods came. They have been haunting the Asposians ever since with their petrifying stares. The only wind fountain still blowing is guarded by the Abbot Conroy. He has devoted his life to leading the Asposians through these dark, cold times. Every day, Conroy preaches of austerity and obedience, in hope that the wind gods will one day be appeased and the wind will return. He is often observed by his young apprentice, Robert, whom Conroy has raised like a son. Well, not like his own son, of course.
Huh? Hey. Hey, oh, hey. I think I'll call you Peck.
Peck.
You're not allowed to take that. It belongs to Conroy. I polish it every day for him. Pretty, isn't it? Oh, look what it can do. Conroy says it reminds him of the most beautiful day of his life. Of course, he's never told me what that means. But you know what I think? It has something to do with that. I bet you've seen a lot, being a pigeon. You know, I've never been allowed to leave the palace because of my strange holes. I wish I had stripes like everybody else. But look here. I knitted it myself, so that no one will be afraid of me.
And if the Basilians turn you to stone, it's your own fault.
Oh, these ungrateful worms. I'm only trying to help them.
Oh.
Robert, my dear boy, play my song. Robert, how many times do I have to tell you? One note, one beat. No. No!
What idiot let that thing in here?
Don't worry. Pigeon, I trusted you. I'll save your pendant.
No, Robert, boy, stay here. Guard, bring me the hedgehog.
Hey, I'll catch it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. That thieving pigeon. So that's Conroy's garbage dump? What do we have here? An old vase, a spindle, the right hand of a guy from the city, a scarf that I got him for his birthday. That must have ended up here by accident. It's filled with fermented nectarine juice. How long has that been lying here for? Smells like Tuesday. A year ago. That guy looks like he'd rob me without hesitation. I should ask him if he'd help me. Hello, can you help me?
That depends on what you need. I don't have garbage.
Garbage?
Pardon? No, not me. Nobody's stealing garbage here. Especially not me.
Well, I'm actually looking for...
Do you need garbage?
What do you sell here?
Well, I don't want to brag, but I have the best garbage in Asposia.
You sell stinking garbage?
Ah, I see. You're... Since when are you into garbage?
I've, always thrown it away so far.
Well, then don't be shy. Go ahead and look around my little shop.
Is that an A?
This? Do you maybe want to buy it? You can have it for a few aspiriti.
Why would I need one of those?
What's your name, kid?
Robert.
Well, if you'd have an A, you could make it Roberta, for example. Or Robert.
Robert.
The possibilities are endless.
No thanks. I have a headache now. What's that?
This? An exquisite sandwich. It has only been eaten twice before.
Thanks. I'd rather not.
You sure? I also have a half-full root milkshake to offer with it. At least I'm pretty sure that it's a milkshake.
No thanks. I've somehow lost my appetite. Who knows if I'll ever find it again? What's that?
It's the best bird feed.
Bird feed.
I swear, no creature with wings can resist it.
Oh, that's good.
Great. That's exactly what I need. Can I have it?
For a few aspororo, it's yours.
Aspo Ra Ro Re sounds great. That?
That's the price for the bird feed.
I see. And what does that mean?
Okay, I get it. You want to negotiate.
Do I?
What do you think of asporora?
Aspora?
Are you trying to insult me? Okay. What do you think of aspororo? And I'll even throw in this Conroy doll.
He who works without a moan, the Basilians won't turn to stone.
That's really kind of you, but I really don't need that.
Do you have any idea what features this doll has?
Conroy's health is good and fine, so be nice and wait in line.
You get all that for asporora. That's as low as I'll go.
But
Okay, Asporo, but really no lower.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Can't you just give me the bird feed?
Okay, Aspiriri is fine.
Pardon?
Aspiri.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, geez, okay. I'll give you the feed for Esps. Are you happy now?
I don't know. What?
Okay, I'll give you the doll on top of that. Agreed? Just take it.
Does this mean I can have the feed and the doll for free?
Yes, I told you. How much more do you want to humiliate me?
Thank you. You're very nice.
And you are the most cunning, cold-hearted Asposian I've ever had the displeasure to meet.
Oh, I'm very sorry for that. Thank you for the feed.
Okay. Yes. I want to.
I wonder why they searched the girl. She looks rather nice. Don't take down the posters. He's digging into the sacred earth. Catch that worm. He's digging into the sacred earth. Catch that worm. Slippery little... It's too fast. Oh, I would recognize that smile anywhere. Conroy. Rather not. He looks like he's upset with me again. Oh, a crutch. Whose crutch is this? Well, if it's just lying here, I guess I can take it. Oh, now the crutch's tip broke off. I hope the crutch's owner doesn't come back. Although I'd be faster anyways. A windsock blowing in the wind. Oh great, my own windsock. Windsocks are awesome. The wind turbines in this town have become useless ever since the wind left. No, it has to turn by itself. slippery
Slippery
little.
little. Okay.
It's too far. There's a fish on the windowsill. I wonder how it got up there. That's too high for me. That thieving pigeon. Come here. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Put, put. Well, I could, but I won't. It's too high. I won't get the fish that way. A phosphos. Conroy hates phosphoses. I like 'em. They glow. I like light. I can't reach it. I don't want any of those things. So that's Conroy's garbage dump? What do we have here? An old vase, a spindle, the right hand of a guy from the city, a scarf that I got him for his birthday. That must have ended up here by accident. Conroy's garbage chute. Why does it lead to a residential area?
Yes.
Damn, it's not movable. One can make good use of such chutes. That won't work. I don't think that will work. I have to catch that pigeon. I won't leave without it. The bag is tied up with string. I'll untie the knot. Hey, it's empty.
What's the matter? Do you want your money back?
Well, the bag's a bit...
Watch it, pal.
I mean, that practical string is exactly what I wanted. The lousy worm will just disappear in his hole again. Hi, worm. You look thirsty. Come here. The party's over.
see now.
A hole in the ground. Who dug that hole? And why? Where does it lead to? The world out there is full of secrets.
Kid, that's a simple wormhole.
Oh, okay. Well, I could, but I won't. I better keep that. I can't do that. I don't think that will work. Why should I do that? That could be fun. Won't help, though. I don't think that will work. It's too high. I won't get the fish that way. Well, I could, but I won't. Well, I could, but I won't. I don't think that will work. Why should I do that? I don't think that will work.
What am I supposed to do with that garbage? What am I supposed to do with that garbage?
That won't work. No, now is no time to fool around. I can't do that. That won't work. No, now is no time to fool around. Well, I could, but I won't. It's too high. I won't get the pigeon down there like that.
So you want something to get, oh, let's see. To get high.
Why should I do that? Why should I do that? That could be fun. Won't help, though. That's just a random guess, isn't it? I have to catch that pigeon. I won't leave without it. Hen...
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem.
Help me. I have to catch that pigeon.
Sorry, kid. If I leave my spot, everyone will steal my garbage.
But who would...
I only see one potential suspect.
Again, concerning the garbage, well...
Stop begging. I won't give you any more for free.
But
Con-
Stop.
okay.
how?
I have no idea.
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. If you need garbage sometime, you know where you can find me.
Hen,
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem?
again, concerning the garbage.
Stop begging. I won't give you any more for free.
How can I catch it?
I have no idea. I'm selling garbage here, not answers.
How can I catch it?
I have no idea. I'm selling garbage here, not answers.
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. If you need garbage sometime, you know where you can find me.
So let's see what I can do.
The wind turbines in this town have become useless ever since the wind left. I don't think that will work. That's just a random guess, isn't it? That's just a random guess, isn't it? That could be fun. Won't help, though. Why should I do that?
What am I supposed to do with that garbage?
That could be fun. Won't help, though. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't think that will work. That's just a random guess, isn't it? That could be fun. Won't help, though. I can't do that. Rather not. He looks like he's upset with me. Don't take down the posters. You don't do that to wormholes. No, it has to turn by itself. That's the garbage dealer. Damn, it's not movable. One can make good use of such chutes. Well, I could, but I won't. That won't work.
Have to here. You don't want to live without.
I better keep that. Rather difficult. That's too high for me. Why should I do that? That could be fun. Won't help, though. It's too high. I won't get the fish that way.
Ya veo, pero no sé. Ahora. You don't want to send me nothing.
I have to catch. I won't leave without it. Hen.
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem.
How can I catch it?
I have no idea. I'm selling garbage here, not answers.
Okay.
Again, concerning the garbage. Well,
Stop begging. I won't give you any more for free.
well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. If you need garbage sometime, you know where you can find me. What am I supposed to do with that garbage?
I can't do that. That could be fun. Won't help, though. That's just a random guess, isn't it? No, now is no time to fool around.
So I have to combine. Let's see. Let me see what I can combine. Let me try to combine this.
How's that supposed to work?
Let's see. Com-
No, the thread would just come undone. Why should I do that? can't do that.
Say combine item.
That won't work.
So I have to combine, but it's not working. Let's see this.
That's just a random guess, isn't it? That could be fun. Won't help, though. That's just a random guess, isn't it? That's just a random guess, isn't it? Fun. Won't help, though. Well, I could, but I won't. No, now is no time to fool around. That could be fun. Won't help, though.
Oh man. Why I can combine more easy?
Hen.
Ah, you are...
Well,
Okay.
what am I supposed to do with it? I better keep that. Why should I do that? I don't think that will work. I better keep that.
going to use a tip because I'm lost, really lost. Um, I didn't want to use a puzzle hard, but okay.
No, the thread would just come undone. If I tie the end of the windsock with thread, I'll have a great net. I don't think that will work. What am I supposed to do with it? What should I catch with it? That won't work. That could be fun. Won't help, though. It's too high. I guess he doesn't notice much anymore.
Poor Wormhole. Okay.
I don't want to take it apart. So, what should I shoot at first? What should I shoot at? Well, I only hope I won't hurt it. Well, Worm, now you're free again. But I'll keep this cork.
What?
You can't escape.
Hey! What do you think you're doing here, bozo?
A
A little hint? You're about to steal my pigeon.
Oh, yes, what? I'm not stealing the pigeon. It stole from Conroy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stolen... Do you come here often?
Whatever. Peck, come here. Tell Conroy that from now on the winds are about to change. Ha!
It was nice to meet you. Okay, keep calm. What would Conroy do? Oh no, he will kill me. I have to find that pigeon. And the girl too. Especially the girl. If I only knew her name. Laura. Wanted for theft, hostility towards the state of Asposia, assault, chewing gum in public, enraging the Basilians. She has a beautiful smile. don't take down the posters. Hen...
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem?
Did you recognize the girl who just stole that pigeon from me?
Maybe I know something. If I had a few aspens, I could tell you more about it.
I guess I don't have any of those.
Great, then I guess I just have to tell you. So it's rumored that she's an outlaw. And a professed enemy of Conroy, the Great Wind Guardian.
Conroy's enemy? Why would anyone not like Conroy?
I have no idea. As long as he keeps the Basilians off my back, he gets 20% of everything in my store.
Again, concerning the girl.
All further information costs extra now.
What information?
Well, Conroy has a bounty on the girl's head.
Thank you.
Damn, how are you doing this?
Again, concerning the garbage.
Stop begging. I won't give you any more for free.
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. If you need garbage sometime, you know where you can find me.
What's that?
This melody. It's familiar somehow. Hello.
Hello, young man. I've never seen you here before.
I'm new in town.
Please. Who comes here voluntarily?
Actually, I'm just looking for someone. Have you seen a girl passing by with a pigeon? Her name's Laura.
The one from the posters. Yes, she just passed me.
I have to find her.
What a coincidence. I know where the young lady is hanging around.
What? Really? Oh, perfect. You have to tell me. She's been stealing from Conroy.
Poor Conroy. I don't even own anything worth stealing since my husband left me.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be. He got turned into stone.
Oh,
Yes, at least you can rely on the Basilians.
this song. It reminds me of something.
Beautiful, isn't it? My dear mother used to sing it to me.
You know who she is?
I can tell you a thing or two, my boy. But knowledge comes with a price, if you catch my drift.
Uh-huh.
You don't get it, do you?
I'm afraid not.
I would like to tell you. But worrying about my baby has made me forget everything. If my baby would be warm again, I could probably remember.
Where did you learn the song you just sang?
My mother taught it to me.
Where did she learn it?
From her mother.
Ah, where did she learn it?
From her mother.
I see. And where did she learn it?
Thank you, Nasty Master Daddy, for the host.
Enough now.
Your baby's cold, but it looks so happy.
Yes, with a smile it can better stand its destiny. Well, the cold, or the hunger, or the despair.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
How sorry?
What?
Well, I get sympathy every day for... What I really need is something for my baby to wear.
Oh, I understand, but now I really have to...
Thank you. You're an angel. I had a onesie in mind.
A what?
A onesie. You know, footed pajamas made from strawberry yarn for my baby to wear.
But where do I get such a onesie for your baby?
If I'd known that, I would have taken care of it myself, believe me. But I have to stay here and protect the few belongings I still have. And the baby, of course.
Where should I start looking for something like that?
You'll think of something. Oh, it really should be organic strawberry yarn.
But isn't that the most expensive material in Asposia? The Wind Monk's fabric. The fabric of nobles.
The baby insists on it.
Oh, yes, of course. I guess then...
You should start to look for it.
Okay then. A onesie made from strawberry yarn. Well then, goodbye.
Okay, if you're ever looking for me, you know where to find me. I won't go home, that's for sure.
Oh, the little boy's playing. I used to play Escape from the Palace. Conroy even played with me. I never won. A tiny Asposian. How cute. Soon he'll be one of Conroy's happy people. A mother and her baby. I wanted a mother, or maybe a baby, but I couldn't even look after a rock root. Hi, little guy.
Friend or enemy?
Friend?
I guess if you were an enemy, you would let me know. My name is Detza, gentleman, adventurer, and explorer of everything unknown. Name your request.
What kind of map is that?
It's a treasure map. It will lead me to the Basilion's treasure.
That sounds awesome. Where is the treasure? In Asposia's most dangerous place? Nobody's ever returned alive from that forest.
Yeah, I know. I was there once with a boy from the neighborhood hunting for gorfs. I tied him to a tree. He was never to be seen again.
Oh.
Yeah, but my mom said he's in a better place now.
Is that your Phosphos?
Yes, its name is Foss. I saved it.
You did? How so?
It was captured on Asposia's highest tower.
Isn't Asposia's highest tower the lighthouse that doesn't shine anymore? Yes, I remember Conroy telling me that the Phosphos there had been stolen from the tower.
Not stolen. Freed.
Oh. Oh, what a nice pot.
Did you just call it a pot? This helmet saved my life a million
Helmet.
times. Like when I had to fight the root trolls.
Uh-huh. How did you do that?
Fire?
Are you talking about that big fire 2 years ago?
Otherwise, the root trolls would have destroyed all of Esposia. And the big flood extinguished the fire.
You did that as well?
If the question implies that I saved everybody's lives, the answer would be yes.
What is the Basilion's treasure?
The Basilion's treasure is so secret that nobody knows what it looks like. But it's most likely in a treasure chest.
And what did the Basilians put into the chest?
Their eyes.
Oh, yuck. What would you do with them?
I don't know. I guess I will try to break them.
Are you sure that this is a treasure map? It looks like a knitting pattern to me.
Oh, come on! Do I look like I can't tell a treasure map from a knitting pattern?
No, yes. I mean, of course. But I think that...
Listen, I will tell you what I've been trying to tell my mom, and the judge, and the uncle who wanted to discuss my dreams with me. If I tell you it's real, then it's real!
Can I have a look at the treasure map?
No, I want to find the Basilion's eyes.
Wouldn't it be easier to have another pet? Like a tiny, soft tumble mouse?
I used to have many tumble mice, but they always flew around all over the place.
Oh, so they were blown away from you?
They wanted to escape, but I stopped them.
I see. And how did you do that?
I stapled them to the ground,
Oh,
so they stayed.
oh.
Yes, I also used to have 2 spindle pillars. They always wanted to crawl away too,
Ah,
so I stapled them.
oh.
I also had a Wooloof,
Oh no.
but it didn't want to stay either.
Please, don't continue.
Yes, Mom told me to keep my hands off the animals
Yes.
and off staples.
Nowadays, phosphos are rare animals.
I know. That's why it was so hard to get this one here.
It's good that you have such a wild imagination. But don't you think your mum noticed her pot is missing?
It's a helmet. It's made of steel aluminum. I still remember how I fought off the legendary Gorf army and how the Gorfs returned to the root forest.
Does your mum know you're playing here all by yourself?
Yeah, and she said if I wanted to, I'm even allowed to spend the night outside.
That's, understandable.
Yeah, be right back. Let me check something. Okay. So,
Well, that's it. Enjoy your game.
What game?
Okay. Oh, a walking stick. It's made of stone. No wonder the old Esposian couldn't escape.
here.
I wonder what he's done to incur the Basilian's wrath. Oh, a walking stick. It's made of stone. No wonder the old Asposian couldn't escape. I'd better take it before someone steals it. This was either caused by a Basilian attack, or someone built a house without a roof. What's the use of a house without a roof? A phosphos. They give off light and warmth. They don't eat, produce noise, or exhaust fumes. Practical, but they need wind in order to glow. No, the cage is securely locked. Someone seems to think that the phosphos could get stolen. I would just borrow it for a minute. Today, jaw shatterer for Aspiri. This must be a dentist's office. Doesn't come off. Someone must have nailed it down. Let's see what's in there. A pillow, half a glass of pickles, and a few nails. I wish I had such a nice room in the palace, but Conroy says wealth spoils character. They seem to be posted everywhere here. Maybe I should write pigeon thief on it.
Okay, let's see here.
It doesn't look very stable. Whoever lives here doesn't own anything worth locking away. This door belongs to someone. I think it'd be rude to take it with me. That could be fun. Won't help, though. That swivel chair's seen better days. Wow, a real wind monk. What an honor. What is he doing? If I didn't know better, I'd say he's gambling and drinking alcohol.
Come on, come on. Oh, damn.
Hello. Wow, you're Malleus, the wind monk of the valleys.
Ow! What the? Brazilians? Are you there?
No, I'm afraid not. It's only me, Robert. I'm so glad to meet you personally.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're disturbing me?
What are you doing?
I'm,
Meditating.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Fun? If this was fun, it wouldn't have anything to do with religion.
But what?
I'm,
Looking for inspiration.
From a slot machine?
Well, yes. Yes, well, until the inspiration finds me, it can't hurt to use the time practically.
Right. That makes sense. Somehow. Have you seen a girl with a pigeon?
No. Are you talking about Laura? Yes, she visits me in the bar from time to time and brings me some root tea. Nice girl. Always realizes when she's disturbing.
She stole from Conroy.
That's an outrageous accusation. The poor thing has strayed from the right path.
If she left the path, where can I find her?
Rarely have I met such a non-spiritual root head like you.
Non-spiri... what?
Ah, forget it.
But what does gambling have in common with inspiration?
There are many ways of meditating. Just believe me, it will calm the Basilians.
But Conroy is calming them.
With meditation and discipline, I will... Are you still there?
Yes.
Where did I leave off? Oh, yes, I will wear this robe with dignity again. Brute, damn it! That was all my money. Well, one last round.
Aren't you afraid that the Basilians will turn you into stone?
If they do, it probably means that I deserve it.
I'm sure that it wasn't only your fault with the Basilians.
Of course it was my fault. I'm only waiting to find out what I've done wrong.
Does Conroy know what you're doing here?
Well, not exactly. It, would be nice if it stays that way. If you know what I mean.
What should stay what way?
Exactly.
What?
That's the spirit.
What spirit?
We understand each other.
Understand what?
Good.
What's good? I could ask Conroy if he would help.
No, thanks. I don't want to waste his time. Conroy is busy calming the Basilians.
Yes, they become enraged pretty quickly.
If I would have known how hot-tempered they are, I would have chosen another job, believe me.
Does that mean you know where she is?
I just told you that she has left the right path. I don't know where she went.
Good. I'll go now.
One moment, only one more game.
Oh, that monk has really let himself go. There's a thread hanging from his robe. That would never happen to Conroy. The chair seems to be rusted. How long has the monk been sitting here?
What's going on?
Nothing. There are a lot of colored balls in there. I get the feeling that they're looking at me. He seems to come here frequently.
Actually, he never leaves.
Hello? He's smiling in his sleep. He seems to be happy.
Sweetheart, he's wasted.
Oh. Another sinner that the Basilians have turned into stone. I wonder what he's done. I think the poor guy has suffered enough. That could be fun. Won't help, though. No. What does it say?
Kilo.
Content absolutely lethal. Served with a slice of lemon and a cocktail umbrella. What's in there? Strange juice. Oh no. It smells like it could burst into flames at any moment. That is by far the ugliest canary I've ever seen.
Dog.
Cat. What game is this?
Oh, honey.
Hey there, little guy. Can I pet you? He seems to be busy. That must be the barmaid. I've never seen such a female Asposian before. Actually, I've never seen any female Asposian in the monastery. Hello. Are you the head of this establishment?
I have no idea, sweetie. But I'm the owner of this bar. How about a jaw shatterer?
Oh, what?
It's a liqueur. The specialty of the house.
Thanks, but I'd rather not.
Maybe a head cracker then? Or a lava streamer?
All of that sounds rather violent.
Violent? You probably mean easily flammable, sweetie. You look like you could use some more hair on your chest.
Lava
Thank you so
streamer.
much. I will drink it later if I intend to kill myself.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen a girl with a pigeon? Her name's Laura.
Oh, sweetie, I meet a ton of people here. Why are you looking for her?
She has something that belongs to me.
I can imagine that. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't help you with that.
Oh, a small Wooloo.
Yes, isn't he cute? I got him after my last husband left. He eats and sleeps the whole day, just like my husband
Look at the
used to.
poster.
You can barely tell the difference
The
between them.
Your husband? Where did he go?
He wanted to run away, but he didn't get far.
What do you mean?
He's right there. You can recognize him by his long nose and the coat hanger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. He hasn't been the same since he got turned to stone.
The man at the slot machine is a wind monk. Can you believe that? He's one of the great three.
Him? That old pincer is a regular here. If you ask me, he's more of a great loser.
But don't you feel honored that a real wind monk comes to your bar?
As if I would need that. A monk in my bar. I was wondering why the Basilians haven't been in here yet.
Should they? Are you a sinner?
You know, sweetie, back in the day, men worshipped me. Believe it or not.
Okay, then I don't believe it.
Okay, let's see here.
Is he really in here gambling every day?
Oh, when that old moron lost his wind fountain, he became a gambler. You could never get him straightened out again. I'd bet my garter on that.
What's a garter?
Believe me, sweetie, if you get to see one, you're not going to be interested in what it's called.
Why not?
Oh, forget it. You'll figure it out.
Figure what out?
Maybe you won't.
Bye.
Take care, sweetie.
Wow, that's the barmaid. She's really pretty. It's fascinating what time can do to a woman.
Oh my, he's really pretty.
Now is not the right time for that.
Let me see. He say something to her about the post.
Hello again.
Sweetie, I knew you'd come back. How can Ottilie help you?
Is he really in here gambling every day?
Oh, when that old moron lost his wind fountain, he became a gambler. You could never get him straightened out again. I'd bet my garter on that.
Bye.
Take care, sweetie.
Let's see how that works. You insert money and pull the lever. And then again. And again. Let's see how that works. You insert money and pull the lever. And then again. And again. Seems like he's here often. No, I'll leave him alone to whatever he's doing. Well, I could, but I won't. No, now is no time to fool around. Hello? He's smiling in his sleep. He seems to be happy.
Sweetheart, he's wasted.
He seems to come here frequently.
Actually, he never leaves.
Otil's husband. He's the husband of Otil's.
Why is your...
Because the Basilians were faster than me. That spell saved the disloyal dog.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can't castrate a statue. No matter how hard you try.
That won't work. Why should I do that? It's me again, Robert.
You say that like it's a good thing.
So how does that work with the inspiration?
Your little brain wouldn't grasp it anyway.
Yes, high score. Ottilie, another beer.
I could ask Conroy if he would help.
No thanks. I don't want to waste his time. Conroy is busy calming the Basilians.
Yes, they become enraged pretty quickly.
If I would have known how hot-tempered they are, I would have chosen another job, believe me.
Good. I'll go now.
One moment, only one more game.
That won't work. I can't do that. Why should I do that?
How do I live? Okay, here. Okay.
Why should I do that? Oh my gosh, are those arms hanging out of the window? I hope the person belonging to those arms is still attached to them. Hello up there. Can you hear me?
Who's there? Friend? Enemy? Fan?
I believe... friend?
Oh, how nice to welcome a visitor.
Why are you in prison?
Oh, that's a long story. I used to be one of Asposia's tailors, but the wind gods found my robes to be too provocative. They attacked the city and Conroy captured me for my own safety. Against my will. Actually, the story's not that long.
You have to be Asposia's best tailor.
Oh, I'm only a small stitch in the unending scarf of history.
So you're a tailor?
Oh, young friend, it's a lot more than a job. It's a calling. The needles are mental extensions of my arms. You have to become one with the fabric. The material has to flow through you.
So, you're a tailor?
Yes. You can't imagine how much I miss knitting.
If you miss knitting that much, I can help you.
Yes. Can you get me out of here? Oh, God. I've been waiting years for this moment.
Actually, I was hoping you could knit something for me. I mean, if you miss it that much and all.
Oh, yes. Sure. That's also very... What do you want me to knit for you?
A onesie. Well, only if you want to.
Oh, and then you get me out of here? I know. Conroy brought me here for my own safety. But I'd rather be turned into stone than spend another day in this cell.
Well, I guess I can see what I can do.
Great. Okay. Well, then I need a knitting pattern, needles, and, what fabric are we looking for?
Strawberry yarn would be best.
Okay, well, I'm familiar with that. I used to have strawberry yarn when I was, well, free.
But I really can't promise you anything.
That's okay. This is the most hope I've had in years.
That's, really tragic. But back to the onesie.
Feel free to ask whatever it is you want to know.
The onesie should be made from strawberry yarn.
Oh, I remember that material well. I designed the three Wind Monks' fashionable robes. They were made from finest strawberry yarn. The material is extremely rare and very expensive.
The baby insists on it. I guess I'll have to come up with something else. Do you really require needles to knit?
Yes, call me old-fashioned, but I can't knit without needles.
Where can I get a knitting pattern?
Think of something. I suggest something to you. You take your time and get the pattern, and I will wait here.
Where can I get such a knitting pattern?
There used to be a knitting pattern store on Storm Avenue, but it closed down.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Well, come up with something.
Where are your needles?
Oh, I've no idea. Knitting is a passion, do you understand? When the passion
I
of knitting
guess
takes
is
over,
the
things can get lost.
door that I find before.
Oh, I've no idea. Knitting is a passion, do you understand? When the passion of knitting takes over, things can get lost.
Okay, I'm going now.
Oh. Okay, I'll stay here, yes.
School's going to stay here. Let me see something. I think I found something here. I'm not sure.
Let's see what's in there. A pillow, half a glass of pickles, and a few nails. I wish I had such a nice room in the palace. But Conroy says wealth spoils character. This door belongs to someone. I think it'd be rude to take it with me.
Nope.
Basilian attack! All Asposians take cover!
Oh, please no. Bazillion, please don't hurt me. I'm a good Asposian.
Quiet. They can smell fear.
End of Basilian attack!
Oh my gosh. Until now, I just saw the attacks of the gods in safe distance from the balcony. Nice lunchbox. It would fit into my collection of things that I might need at some point. I can try, but
That's my lunchbox.
I know. I just wanted to...
You can't have it.
Yes, I just...
My lunchbox, not yours.
Fine. I apologize. The Grand Fountain Guard, Asposia's elite, is having a coffee break. Hello?
Guard number 822 reporting for duty.
Oh, it's just me, Robert. I wanted to ask you something.
I hope it's important because I'm about to have breakfast.
What are you doing here?
I'm on guard.
I see. What are you guarding?
What am I guarding? What a question. Of course I'm guarding this small house here. And the prisoners down there. And the fountain, of course. I'm a fountain guard as well.
What are you protecting the fountain from?
It's a personal order from Conroy. I have to guard the fountain.
Yes, you just said that. Protect it from what?
I guard the fountain. By the way, falling into the fountain is prohibited.
Has anyone fallen into it before?
I can't imagine that.
Does Conroy know...
Conroy? Where? Is he here? He's not here, is he?
No. No, he's not here, but I have a question.
I'm not officially authorized to receive questions.
Does that mean I'm not even allowed to ask you any questions? But if I just ask you something and you react to it, like a few moments ago, then I've asked you something, although I'm not allowed to. And that's another question again.
That's maybe your opinion.
Aren't you afraid that the Basilians will turn you into stone?
Why would they turn me into stone?
Well, you're standing directly next to the fountain. You're probably going to be their first victim.
Actually, I've only been here since yesterday. Thanks for the advice.
You have a great view here.
Yes, thank you. If the weather is nice, I could even see Upper Esposia. Sometimes I think to myself, what if there is a guard standing there as well, thinking that his side is up and my side is down, even though it's actually the other way around?
You've probably thought about this for a long time.
No, it just now crossed my mind.
What kind of machine is that over there?
Don't you know? That's the Sinomat. You don't seem to be the sharpest knife in the drawer.
What does a Sin-O-Mat do?
Nothing. You have to confess all your sins to it.
What did I do?
Probably something. Nobody can walk around without making the Basilians furious.
So you're sitting here all day long?
No. Sometimes I'm also standing over there.
Did Conroy give you the order to...
Conroy? Where?
What are you going to do if the Basilians attack you?
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I've read all of Conroy's instructions. I also know a good trick that my predecessor taught me.
What kind of trick?
If a Basilian comes, I'll close my eyes.
That's clever. What exactly is the Sinomat's needle for?
It shows the weight of your sin. Talking to a guard during a shift, for example, is a pretty serious violation.
Really?
Yes. If someone falls into the fountain just now, it would be your fault.
Have a good day.
I will. May the Basilians be with you.
Thank you.
May the Basilian be with
as
you.
well. One of Conroy's instructional leaflets turned into stone. What now? Conroy suggests, stay calm and wait for help. Makes sense. Conroy is such a smart ruler. I don't need that. Once I'm in the palace again, I can just ask him for advice. Asposia's last active wind fountain. I can't reach it. Besides, people would probably notice if I took it. The drawer is locked. No, now is no time to fool around. The gauge shows 0. That means you're innocent like a newborn. But the scale goes up to 100. I can't reach it. A Sinomat. The practical solution for sinners on the go. Confession and penance in less than 1 minute.
Tell me your sin.
What should I confess?
Confess your sins.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Tell me your sin.
You're not listening to me.
Sacrifice a man to the Basilians.
I guess I'll be going.
Tell me your sin.
No, I really wanted to.
Tell me your sin.
I'll just go now.
Tell me your sin. Tell me your sin.
Let me think. I think I got on people's nerves with all kinds of questions.
Realize the weight of your guilt. The Basilian's judgment. Slap yourself and suffer.
What? I blabbered endlessly to the guard.
Realize the weight of your guilt. The Basilian's judgment says, eat a handful of dust and suffer.
Ugh, I won't do that. I guess I'll be going.
Tell me your sin.
No, I really wanted to.
Tell me your sin.
I'll just go now.
Tell me your sin.
Let's go here then. I don't know where I'm going now, but let's see. Okay, that is something going down. Oh, I'm here, okay.
Asposia's Good Shepherd. The name was Conroy's idea. Too big, too heavy, too angular. A phosphos. There are only a few of them left. I better leave it alone. It looks so peaceful. Wow, the view is incredible. You can almost see the other side of Asposia. They used to turn constantly. It was a beautiful sight. The indicator has moved a little more. That will never work. Time for drastic measures. But what? Conroy's palace and my home. I've never really seen it from the outside before. Honestly, it looks pretty repulsive. They used to turn constantly. It was a beautiful sight. I don't think that will work. That won't work. No, now is no time to fool around. That won't work. That could be fun. Won't help though. No, no. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's just a random guess, isn't it? I can't do that. No, now is no time to fool around.
He who works without a moan.
Always at your service, Abbot Conroy.
It could always come in handy. Hello, guard number 822.
Hello, citizen number 357.
Have a good day.
I will. May the Basilians be with you.
Thank you. And with you as well. Why should I do that? Why should I do that? That won't work. I can't do that.
You again. Do you have the onesie?
Not yet.
Then I don't know where the girl is.
Can't it be any other material?
If you want the poor thing to keep freezing, is that what you want?
No.
Then you better bring me the onesie.
What's the baby's name?
Conroy.
Oh, that's great. You named it after the abbot.
You never know. Maybe that calms the Basilians.
I think the name suits him.
Thanks. It's a girl.
Well then, goodbye.
Okay. If you're ever looking for me, you know where to find me. I won't go home, that's for sure.
Hi, Datesa. Can I ask you another question?
Tell me your name.
But we've just...
That's what everybody says.
Are you sure that this is a treasure map? It looks like a knitting pattern to me.
Oh, come on! Do I look like I can't tell a treasure
So
map
he has the
from a
knitting
knitting
pattern.
pattern?
No, yes. I mean, of course. But I think that...
Listen, I will tell you what I've been trying to tell my mom. And the judge. And the uncle who wanted to discuss my dreams with me. If I tell you it's real, then it's real!
Well, that's it. Enjoy your game.
What game?
Okay. Hi, Datesa. Can I ask you
Oh
another
no, man!
question?
I wanted.
Tell me your name.
But
Oh.
we've just...
That's what everybody says.
Well, that's it. Enjoy your game.
What game?
Okay. No, now is no time to fool around. Well, I could, but I won't. No, now is no time to fool around. Why should I do that? Well, I could. This was either caused by a Basilian attack, or someone built a house without a roof.
Let's see.
Help.
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem.
Again, concerning the garbage,
Stop begging. I won't give you any more for free.
well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. What am I supposed to do with that garbage? What am I supposed to do with that garbage? What am I supposed to do with that garbage?
So that's Conroy's garbage dump? We have here an old vase, a spindle, the right hand of a guy from the city, a scarf that I got him for his birthday. That must have ended up here by accident. If it's just lying here... It's totally greasy. I can't grab it. Well, I could, but I won't. That's just a random guess, isn't it? Why should I do that? That won't work. Why should I do that? That could be fun. Won't help, though. No, now is no time to fool around. I don't think that will work. And
Ah, you again. What else do you want? You already took my self-esteem.
well, I guess I'll be going then.
Okay. If you need garbage sometime, you know where you can find me.
That's just... What should I use it for? That could be fun. Won't help, though. The staggering phosphos. Why is it staggering?
Thank you, Rang Altor, for the host. Appreciate it.
It's too high. Besides, I don't need a huge sign right now. There are a lot of colored balls in there. I get the feeling that they're looking at me. This mint has the shape of a coin. Hey, there's no bubble gum in here. These are marbles. Too bad. Marbles don't taste half as good as bubble gum. And they give you toothache. The marbles are sparkling in the chest. That could be fun. Won't help, though. Why should I do that? No, now is no time to fool around. I can't do that. That won't work. That could be fun. Won't help, though. That could be fun. Won't help, though. No, there's no time to fool around. No, now is no time to fool around. Oh no, it smells like it could burst into flames at any moment. That's just a random guess, isn't it?